Hello there guys, this is the Prussian Prince and I am here with Zaript. Hello Zaript.
Hello, hello.
And unfortunately they started before you got into the game, but that's okay. I mean, you can still do it over the stream. It's not as professional, but it can still work. Anyway, we are here with Aggony 1v1 Championship semi-final. This is the first semi-final between Il Terribile and Taiko, and it seems like Taiko may be AFK in game. Oh, okay, never mind. He's saying 1 second in game. That's fine. But what I can tell you guys is that this is the builds they're bringing. They seem super cool.
Can't wait for it.
Yeah.
Can't wait for it. And I will not have to wait in the next game because I will be in a game myself. But you know, it actually makes sense when you play best of 7. It makes sense to bring something very risky in first 2 games because you can allow yourself to. And it's not only risky; it seems it's very funny as well.
Yeah, and Taiko said 1 second, and the terrible is like, sorry, wrong button, so I guess he pressed ready. Okay, this is already a funny situation. Anyway, this is the first semi-final. Il Terribile versus Taiko, as I was saying earlier. This is a best of 7. You heard that right, guys. It is a best of 7. The first... the maps are Tranquil Streams for first 2. Next 2, Slumbering Settlement. Next 2, Ubayo Onsen, and if needed, the final game is gonna be on Hidden Mountains.
That's interesting. Yet again, all 3 maps are sort of maps that have very distinct splitting feature. I mean, on Tranquil Streams, you obviously have to split on 2. On Slumbering Settlements, because of the village and dodges in the middle, it's still kind of choke pointy map. And Dubai Onsen obviously have a reach in the middle.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting choice.
Yeah. I think Slumbering Settlements one of the maps that really gotten hard by dodger additions because it's kind of small already, but with dodgers it's even smaller.
And the game should be starting any second now. Are you guys ready? And the game is starting. Game number 1 of the semi-final has begun. We have over here Il Terribile with a funny army. He's got a command gun general, and then he's got some white bears and matchlock Kachi and Armstrong guns. So that's pretty interesting that he decided to go with that. You don't normally see matchlock Kachi and matchlock Kachi with Armstrong guns. That's even rarer combination. As for Taiko, he's got also a command general, and he's also got Armstrong guns. So this is probably, I don't know how many games we've seen of artillery versus artillery. Have we seen any? I don't know.
No, not yet. Not yet.
So this is the first one. This could be long, guys. So
not necessarily. You see already both artillery units already in range. Well, at least as I understand, Il Terribile's unit already can shoot. And interestingly enough, they both deployed on one side. No units going for farmhouse right now. And Taiko obviously hiding something. It's that's for sure.
Yeah.
And it seems that in this battle, Taiko losing artillery battle. His artillery doesn't shoot at all.
Yeah, I think Il Terribile is in great position, but now there is naval bombardment on Il Terribile's Armstrongs.
But can you show? Okay, so no extended range for Taiko and for Il Terribile. Actually, no extended range as well.
Yeah, Il Terribile is vanilla. Taiko's is not. So if Il Terribile takes out the Armstrongs of Taiko, that would be a huge win. That would be very cost efficient. Naval bombardment coming in to Il Terrible's Armstrong guns, but they seem not to care about it.
Taiko's shooting at matchlocks. What is he doing?
Well, I guess he doesn't really know exactly how to play with artillery, because I don't think that's his play style.
Because this is still very strange. I mean, at least you would put your artillery from fire at will.
Yeah. But well, Il Terribile is gonna get the shrine, and that's actually gonna help him more than the sword dojo for Taiko. So Taiko's got a nice edge from that point of view.
But we still don't know what Taiko is hiding.
Yeah.
So it may change plans somehow.
Maybe some Shogutai, maybe some Cav, because he's hiding a lot of units. He's showing very few units. Just 2 Shogunate Guard Infantry rank 4, no, rank 3, yeah, and some line units, a Black Tortoise and a Red Bear. So nothing too big that's shown right now for Taiko. He still has a lot of funds he hasn't shown yet.
To be honest, I don't know. Okay, Taiko shown some unit on other.
Yeah, it's a Red
side
Bear.
Of a river.
Yeah,
okay, and I don't understand why Taiko playing so passively. I mean, all Il Terribile have on his front is matchlocks, so Taiko can actually push easily. At least make it look like he is pushing.
Yeah, and Il Terribile is the attacker actually in this game, so.
Oh, he attacks with his gun, and interestingly enough, stream luck is quite high, at least 5 seconds, I should say. So it's the same as Twitch TV.
Yes.
Well, we will see how it escalates. So far, they are doing nothing.
Now I think he's trying to snipe the general, or is he?
Can you change the view to 90 degrees so we can see both armies at the same time?
Like this, okay. Like this, you mean?
I don't know. No, 90 degree. I mean, put your camera where Taiko's red bears on other. Okay, that's
Incoming fire, sir.
Because if something happens, it's we want to see it immediately. Does Il Terribile doesn't even have any cavalry at all.
Yeah, and Taiko is still firing to the matchlocks of Il Terribile, which is kind of strange.
Yeah. And how many men left in both units?
78, 74 now.
No, I mean both artillery units.
Oh, for Il Terribile it's 26, for Taiko's it's 18. And now Il Terribile is gonna take another naval bombardment.
This seems
Isn't
illogical.
Much, though, because it's in the forest, so it's not taking that much damage. And Armstrong guns, they don't take that much damage from naval bombardment, from what I've seen.
But you know, on the other hand, Taiko's still doing quite a smart thing in a sense. This Armstrong gun of Il Terribile wasted so much armor already, and they didn't kill a thing. Yeah. So both units basically wasted.
Yeah.
So far.
But Taiko is actually killing some other units besides the Armstrong of Il Terribile. Yeah.
Well, 400 Koku units. I mean,
still, yeah.
Oh, what's the point? There is at least red beers or something. I don't know. This seems pointless.
Yeah, well, looks like Taiko isn't even in range of the farmhouse. He still isn't taking it. He's just barely out of range, it seems.
Yeah, and I mean, what can he micro so intensively not to be able to control that unit? I don't know. Well, maybe, I guess, do you know, can deployment zone go to that faraway forest? Maybe he's moving some forces through that forest, I don't know.
Maybe. And looks like the Armstrong gonna be terrible is taking more shots at Taiko's. Taiko is also counter-firing, but I mean, if Il Terrible takes out Taiko's Armstrong guns, he's gonna be basically efficient enough because Taiko's are more expensive than his own.
Yeah, that's for sure. 250 Koku difference.
Now down to 10 men, Taiko's Armstrongs, that is. So Taiko, even though he's the defender, he may have to attack. Or maybe he'll just wait until Il Terrible wastes the ammo on his Armstrong guns. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
It's not like the shrine for Il Terrible is the archery dojo, so...
Well, we can speculate on what Taika might be hiding. It doesn't seem like he would be hiding some rush units. It's
Yeah.
probably cavalry.
Has to be cavalry, I think, as well, so... Have to wait and see. This is, but still, interesting choice by Il Terrible to bring Matchlock Kachi. I mean, haven't seen them once in this whole tournament.
Yeah, last time I have seen them, really, it was Louvre, I think.
Maybe...
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, maybe it's because with 100 Koku more you can get the...
Green Star,
Even
Green Star.
so, yeah. Oh yeah, he did
you
use
know,
them. Yeah.
Matchlock
That's
Kachis still seems better than White Tigers to me, as a flanking unit, for example. I don't like
Yeah.
them as a mid shield, but they have better shooting stats. They can have loose formation, and they actually have better morale, which is important.
Yeah, so looks like Taiko finally got that farmhouse for himself. And Il Terrible is still... Well, now Taiko's Armstrong guns are off the field, so... I mean, Il Terrible has done more than enough with his own Armstrong guns.
Yeah, at least they're cost effective, and he will probably have some shots at
Yeah.
this guard infantry.
Yeah, now he's probably limbering them and he's gonna start to moving them around until he gets into a good position. Then he's gonna fire into Taiko's units probably. I think that's his plan.
But this first game is basically what we expected from the very beginning. This match will not be fast. I'm scared to say this, but this match will be the whole match can be like this.
Yeah, we can even have like it can even take probably 5 hours even, and if it's
No,
more
no,
than
no,
4
no.
hours, yeah, probably
No chance
not.
in hell.
Hopefully not, but if it's 5 hours, I can't record it because it's maximum 4 hours to be saved on YouTube, so that would be a
Yeah.
problem.
That certainly would be. It would be marathon. Well, I think at some point they should be starting to lose patience.
Yeah, it looks
Even
like
Il Terrible.
yeah, Il Terrible is gonna be making a move now, and I think it's smart because Taiko's only showing 2 units over there, and he can't hide the units in those forests. Maybe I don't know. We'll
But
see if he has anything close by to support.
the thing with this map is that flanking doesn't matter much here, because no matter how much of other side of a river you control, and Taiko control it all, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Il Terrible can stop him with 1 unit, basically.
It's true. This map is very friendly to just head on brute force builds.
Yeah, and in that sense, right now Il Terrible looks much better, in much better shape. But we still don't know he have to be cautious because Taiko hiding something. Overall, I think he can just push right now. Il Terribile, I mean. He have mid shields, he have enough firepower.
Yeah, I think he might be able to take the Sword Dojo if Taiko doesn't defend it. I mean, I think he can come from the other side of the Sword Dojo and decap it.
Okay, I got some suggestions in chat what Taiko might be hiding. It would be interesting if it's true, but we will not spoil it.
Oh, and we have some shots being fired off from Taiko's Red Bears into the Marines of Il Terribile. There was a hidden unit in the forest over there.
Okay. Nice. It's nice, but still numerical advantage in this vicinity is completely on Il Terribile's side. And now Taiko is shown some Marines or something on faraway forest.
It's Shogunate Guard Infantry Vanilla.
Well, then there is something more hidden. There should be. Yeah, Blixery, it is kind of boring. Well, I would say it would be boring much if all games like this, but it's still interesting to see from time to time. What boring for me is that I don't see any reason for them to play so slowly.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, Il Terribile have all tools he need to attack.
Yeah, it's like he's using them because he's got 150s and Taiko does. But this map, 150s, they don't really work as well because of all the ridges. And looks like Taiko is gonna move in from the forest with some Red Bears. He's gonna get some shots off, or is it gonna be Il Terribile who's gonna get the shots off first? I think Il Terribile is gonna get the first shot off. And oh, he gets some really nice volleys into the Red Bear volley. That was real good for Il Terribile. Not a bad engagement by... I mean, a bad engagement by Taiko, since he lost men for nothing, basically. Now with Terribile, he's just like, okay, you're pushing up, Taiko, then I'll just pull back. That's his plan. But now Taiko is showing more and more units, and he's running up, but we'll have to see if this is be effective, because Il Terribile does have Royal Marines over there, and they're probably gonna get the first shot. They should. There they go, first volley.
Can you close up a little bit on shooting line?
There we go, Shogunate Guard Infantry of Taiko getting mauled by Il Terribile's.
And Taiko keeping his general very far away from a fight, which isn't a good idea when your opponent have a shrine. And
so he's basically lost one Shogunate Guard Infantry. He's gonna lose the other Shogunate Guard Infantry, and he's gonna lose this Red Bear too, potentially also this other Red Bear. So this was a complete and utter disaster for Taiko. He gained nothing out of that attack.
I don't even see the plan at all.
Yeah, I guess now he's gonna pull back over here, which is smart, but I mean, he just completely miscontrolled that, and not even miscontrolled. I don't know what he was trying to achieve, because Terribile, he had a good position.
And you see, right now he's showing one more elite line unit on a faraway side of a river. I mean, isn't it a bit too late?
Yeah.
I mean, the whole this time, couldn't they just move through this forest walking? I don't know, I kinda... Let's say he's nervous. I suppose he's just too nervous.
Well, I guess the good thing for him now is that he's got the shrine at least, but the question is, how much longer is he gonna have it for? Because Il Terribile is gonna take it back, I would say, based on the forces he has in the vicinity.
He already taking Sword Dojo back.
Yeah, and now that Red Bear of Taiko, just 2 versus 1, not a good idea. But Shogunate Guard Infantry gonna deliver some supporting fire, so maybe he'll be able to knock those lines out. But now Taiko's right flank is just so weak because he lost all those units over there. So if Il Terrible wants, he could push on that side.
And Taiko cannot cross the river, and well, let's say this seems very, very grim for Taiko, and it doesn't seem like he knows very well how to play line heavy, at least on this map.
Yeah, maybe he wasn't expecting Terrible to bring Armstrong guns, but it's not even that. It's
it's just how they use their line, and I think just to make sure our viewers will not run away, I think Taiko will not be patient enough to play like this for the whole match, because losing in such a slow game is much more tiring than losing with the melee rush. So I suspect the next game would be some sort of a melee rush on the Taiko side.
Il Terrible is doing a nice job on that flank now. He's Shogitai are in the forest, so they took one volley, only down to 130 men from one volley. And now Il Terrible is gonna run in his bears and Matchlock Kachi to support, but that Shogitai could rout as it's wavering. Oh, not anymore. Let's see, it's gonna get into melee with that red bear, and now Il Terrible should just target the Shogunate Guard Infantry. That's indeed what he is doing now. So if he takes down that Shogunate Guard Infantry, he'll be in great shape. There we go, some volleys being fired off, so he's winning this flank. He's winning the center. He should be, at least if he kites. There we go, he's gonna kite a little bit. So there's nothing really much to say, because at this point it's just Il Terrible's game to lose. Yeah, he's got the Marine, the white bear over here in the center, but Taiko, I guess, I don't know what he can do at this point. Il Terrible is already, well, not already, because does have a pretty big advantage at this point. He's calling
he
GG.
didn't lose any units, basically. If you look at it, all his units seems to be alive.
Yeah, so it seems like, well, Il Terrible is much better at this game than Taiko, from what I can say. Not this game in general, but I mean this kind of play style. It's more in favor of Il Terrible, and this is, I think this is what people were saying earlier, that Il Terrible is a better defensive player than Taiko, I would think.
Yeah, well, that's because we have seen both players in different situations, and Taiko showed that he can catch his luck. If you gives him a chance, he takes it. But Il Terrible is exactly kind of player who is good in a slow games that tends to go for a long time. That's how he won against Sprint. If you remember, he's very good at line endings when there is no much cavalry left. And that's not all. I mean, we have seen Il Terrible playing some cavalry games, and he does decent with them.
Yeah, it's interesting how Taiko told Il Terrible that he is the greatest, and Il Terrible thanked him. So I don't know, is he playing some mind games now?
No, I mean, remember game against you. Taiko really is a humble man, but I think that's not an attitude you should bring to the tournament game. It's okay for me, because I'm discussing others' games, but when you play yourself, you have only one way to play. You have to play for a win, I guess.
Yeah, it may be a mind
sort
game.
of. Well, probably because he's certainly not giving up yet. But what Taiko doing right now is he should have done it long ago. I don't even know why he attacked. If he is a defender.
Yeah. Well, it looks like the game still isn't over, so hopefully.
But at this point,
yeah,
it really is over because this Taiko split on 2 parts, and Il Terribile just have to destroy them one by one.
yeah, but this is so. I know this shouldn't be very. This isn't very nice for the viewers because they just have to look at nothing basically.
You can put some music on the background or something.
Well, I can't.
You can't now. Okay then. Well, we will think about it later.
No, I mean not even later because of the copyright stuff.
Oh yeah, it's YouTube. Well, we can give them link to watch some stuff. By the way, do you have any lamp or something with metallic springs? Because sometimes your voice gives this metallic echo.
Ah, that's strange. I don't know.
Because I had that from my lamp springs. They resonated with my voice, and I thought maybe you have something like that.
No.
Well, it's still. I know a lot of our viewers right now are tournament players themselves, but still, look at this. This might seem really boring. This might seem very one-sided at this point, but still, look how safe Il Terribile plays. I mean, remember all the games you yourselves played too fast in the ending. You played fast and lost because of a couple of stupid mistakes or some misjudging of a distance, or I don't know. And look how Il Terribile tries to not make any mistakes. He wants to take a 100% win. And why did they pause the game?
I don't know, but it's on pause.
Randomly, yeah. So, and honestly, on a place of Taiko, I only understand this from one point of view. Maybe he wants to somehow tire out Il Terribile, make him waste his thinking, make him waste his concentration. Otherwise, personally, I would just give up at this point, just because I myself need some strength for the upcoming games.
Yeah, there's nothing to say. It's just Il Terribile taking a safe win now. That's all about.
Yeah, look at this unit on the left in the river. He will use it to completely go around farmhouse and go against force. Yeah, he isn't going to approach from one side. No, not at all. It's too risky.
Well, those are still Marines that Taiko has.
Yeah, and they have a forest advantage. And this is actually very cool move. I mean, he's playing by a book. First he splits his opponent's forces, and now he's trying to destroy him by small chunks.
Well, actually, he can just take the 3 dojos and wait. I think that may be his plan.
But that would be really boring.
Well, that would be even safer.
But I mean, killing Taiko right now is super easy.
Well, Il Terribile is saying, be careful, if I take 3 dojos, I am automatically set as defender. So, yeah, Taiko's gonna have to attack now. So.
But I mean, look at these Shugitais of Il Terribile. He can safely approach from this side.
Yeah,
I mean, he don't have to wait.
Yeah. And you can go on that hill or whatever as well, if he wants.
Well, whatever. So, I don't want, while waiting for this game to somehow conclude, let me tell you about a game I played just before this one. Me and Gigi played some random 2v2, and I don't know. Probably I will cast it today and maybe post it. We tried to use Yugi Ketai, and surprisingly, vanilla Yugi Ketai isn't that expensive. They like 1,300 koku, and they really can give a couple of volleys while staying hidden at the beginning. And I still don't know how it will be in the 1v1, but in 2v2 it was so easy. I completely denied one flank of my opponent, and we kind of forced our opponents to attack us through the middle. It was so easy after that. But of course it's a random matchmaking, so our opponents were kind of weak. And yeah, as you can see, Il Terrible isn't planning to attack at all. Oh man! He's actually going in range!
Yeah.
On the left of Farhouse! What happened? Did we see a red snow falling down from the skies?
This is too long.
No.
This is just the first game, and there is a possibility of 6 more games.
And there is a possibility of this player actually winning a tournament, which would be... I wouldn't like for such a game style, play style to dominate. It wouldn't be cool at all.
Looks like he's starting the attack right now.
Can you watch on the right? Yeah, I want to see this approach. I want to see the if. Okay, so I wondered if line of sight issues will play its role here, but it seems it didn't.
Shogitai in melee, and more Shogitai gonna come in here against those Marines. So yeah, it's just he's taking a really safe win. Which, I mean, of course, it's... I guess if playing safe and stable is really nice for to assure that you'll win. But if you do it in a more flashy way, like super aggressive, I think you'll be... I think people will like that more.
Well, you see, the problem, it's not only about people. As I told probably sometimes before, when you play such a safe game, when you play such a defensive game, at some point you're losing understanding of how far can you go. You don't really understand when you can attack and when you cannot attack, because you always try to be too safe, and because you don't know these small margins of effectiveness, at some point you will start losing games. Well, what a scary horses. Oh man, this was kind of scary.
Okay, and Il Terrible crashed, so we'll have to rehost the game as well. But
yeah, oh, I actually can try to join it.
Well, this... well, it's not really... I don't think we can say that it's Il Terrible that won this game. I can say that, of course, he did a very good job at what he had to do, but it was just a big blunder by Taiko.
Yeah, that's for sure. But is game up already?
No, because...
okay, they're hosting.
Yeah. Well, Il Terrible is up 1-0. Only 45 minutes in.
Yeah, they didn't take, as long as I was afraid.
Yeah, but I am expecting Taiko to go with a rush build at some point in this best of 7. Maybe even Il Terribile, but he might play more.
Well,
more safe.
Right now he will be playing even more safe. He's a defender, so
yeah.
Actually, there is 2 more screenshots of Ro4. If you didn't see it, people, let me link you to the wiki with Carthage being announced. So this is a bigger versions of pictures. Well, everybody probably have seen it already, but I'm just found that.
Yeah.
Well, they seems a lot like Rom, but in white clothes.
And we seem to be losing viewers.
Well, that's obviously with such a game, but what can we do? I remember working for 2 viewers, which is still okay. Because, well, I have a beer, I have my chips, I have my cat sitting nearby.
Hey, I have my cat as well.
So yeah, you can try to explain your cat how this game working. They're actually very good listeners, from what I can tell. Much better listeners than a lot of my students. Okay, is game up yet? No,
I don't see anything, so I guess not.
I guess not. Okay.
It's called Welcome anyway. It should be if Il Terrible is gonna host it again. So yeah, I hope that we won't see the same kind of victory in all games. I want some quick and deadly games as well.
Yeah, but I mean, it may be unfortunate that we see this exact matchup in the semifinals. I mean, they're just too similar in a way they advanced in a tournament. They both advanced through the defensive play.
By the way, game is up, so get in before they start.
I will show them as they start before me.
Well,
okay.
Taiko isn't in, so you have time.
Okay.
Well, honestly, I think Taiko could try a rush now.
It would be well, it would be a good idea, but it will be expected.
Oh, we have, I don't know if we can call this a trash talk, but in chat, Il Terrible is like, I mean, Taiko said that he's gonna host, and Il Terrible was like, no, I'm the first player, so I always host. Read the rules better. So the mind games are starting.
Is rules really say that? The rules?
Let me see.
I don't remember. I remember host changing each game. Well, at least we can see that Ilterbil very serious about this victory. He wants it.
Wait, I am getting confirmation from Duck. If he's still here.
Yep.
Because I can't, maybe I can't see it in, maybe it's somewhere, but I don't see it anywhere.
Well, I mean, Tinkerbell might be right. As a law student, Ilterbil may be knowing the rules. But let's remember that he is a law student in Italy. And rules are written on some sort of an English. And not necessarily it would be easily understandable, but oh, I forgot what I was doing. Oh, I was trying to find the rules. Okay.
Yeah, well, I didn't find anything about the rules, and Duck is saying that there are no rules either about that.
Yeah, I mean, hosts have to be changed every game. That's the only rule I remember.
Okay. Well, there seem to be no rules about host, from what I can see.
Well,
from what
the
Duck
rule
is saying.
is that hosts have to be changed. That's basically all. Ah, okay, I found the rules.
It's not, that's not part of it, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is taking more than...
Well, whatever the rules, they still have to change places. Taiko is the host.
Yeah. Alright, so they gotta switch sides, and this is taking too long. But surprisingly, we got more viewers. So I guess it's...
People got the word that first game ended. And they're coming back. How much do we have? Oh, over 30 again. Okay.
Okay. Both Taiko and El Terrible are on one side, so let's go ahead and do a 2v2 against them.
I think El Terrible right now searching for the rules on the forum.
Yeah, I guess.
It would make sense. Because I certainly can't find it here.
Yeah. Well, I told them to switch side over Steam, so...
Actually, the game doesn't have much rules, doesn't have much about hosting at all.
Oh my, it's getting heated.
Well, basically, no matter how I look at it right now, there is just no rule about one player being the host.
Yeah.
Basically, the only conclusion I make from the rules is that attacker should be a host. That's all.
Yeah. Oh my. What's happening here in game chat?
But I mean, how Taiko could have changed sides if El Terrible didn't open the slots? He opened it himself.
Yeah.
Oh man, these people. Whatever. Now, people, while this game trying to start, let's discuss Kersich faction. In the picture of Kersich faction I showed you, doesn't the second picture looks like Kersich have some sort of hoplite? Circle shields, spears. Certainly look like a hoplite, you know?
And game is loading.
Wow, they base.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
So hopefully this is gonna be. I don't know. We'll have to see, but I think it's probably gonna go, as you said earlier, with something as defensive at least as he went last game, surprisingly. And oh, look at the balance of power. This is very interesting.
Yeah, I can see what Taika did here. Yeah.
Be interesting. But that's about it.
And actually, well, it's in. I think Il Terrible should have reconnaissance point because he have command gen.
Yeah,
with
it probably does.
And the Taika have. Okay, he either have Shinobi Informer or no info.
Well, we shall see how this goes. But we have on the left side farmhouse plus shrine, and on the right the workshop. I am speaking from Taiko's perspective as he is the attacker this time around. We'll see what both players decide to go for, though, of course.
Well, and I guess just for the sake of having something in my archives, I will start the recording myself, because why not?
Yeah.
Maybe I will have to use this later.
You will look back in the future.
Well, not, but maybe to finish my playlist, maybe in a month or so I will find a fast enough connection to upload this. Because with my home connection it seems impossible.
Yeah. So just waiting for both players to get ready. And I just can't wait to see what happens this time.
Should be interesting. Actually, I should say what Taiko brought seems kinda interesting.
Indeed.
Now it all depends on how it's used. Well, they're not rushing things as I can tell.
Yeah, they're really taking their time setting up their army.
Let's take a look at the chat.
Yeah, there we go. Taiko's ready. So just waiting for Il Terribile now. And Il Terribile is ready, I assume. So game should be starting. Hopefully any moment now.
Hopefully.
Yeah, because we've only done one game in 1 hour, so we are not doing good on time. But here we go. Game is starting, and we've got over here Taiko's army. He's got a general, full Bushido, so he also has the heroic assault. Then he's got some cav over here, some saber cav it seems, some Shogitai rank 2, one of them, and wait, this is a Shogitai rank 2, the other one is the vanilla katana kachi, and some 3 spear levy up here in the front. As for the side where the workshop is, he's got 2 spear levy, no, actually, yeah, 2 spear levy, Yarikachi, 2 Shogitai vanilla and the katana kachi, and 2 Yariki vanilla on this side. He's also got some more saber cav on the left and some more Yariki that I didn't show, but that's about it for Taiko.
And for Pietro il Terrible, who started with the general on one side and all of his line hidden in the forest on the other side. Well, he have 2 Shogitais, which is always a smart decision, and charge is going on near the shrine. This Yaruki charging into this red beast, not a smart decision, I don't think it will pay off. But it's for Taiko to decide. And red beast as a front line for Pietro il Terrible. Now he's sending 2 Shogitais to meet the rush.
Yeah, I think the front of Taiko is just gonna collapse, and I don't think his flanking force will be there in time to save things for him.
4 white bears on back as a second line for Pietro il Terrible.
Yeah,
very nice waves.
Well. He's got Shogitai that he's sending in as well, so that's really gonna help out.
And you see already all spears routed. Shogitais will not take long to route. And it seems that one of Katana Kachi is already routed as well. But now, actually, Sabre Cavalry of Taiko coming in. And I didn't call much locks. Actually, Taiko sneaked 1 Yari key in the general of Il Terrible.
Yeah, but he's not gonna be able to kill the general. No.
Who knows, because friendly fire may actually get more damage than cavalry.
But he's not pulling back his general, surprisingly. He should have been doing so by now. But actually, it seems like Taiko is pushing through on his right flank.
No, it's...
his right flank, he's doing a better job than on his left. I'll say that. That's what.
Look how many forces he wasted just to get past 3 red beers. It's just too expensive.
Yeah, he's got no center. He's got no left
Terrible actually lost his general. Look at this. His bodyguard is still alive, but general is dead.
I didn't hear that. So okay.
Me too. Well, we are looking from a Taiko's perspective.
Yeah.
Now it depends on Kansas United States Marines do enough. Because right now, one more hierarchy of Taiko coming from side, and these matchlock catches will not live long, that's for sure.
Yeah, it actually looks like Taiko might be... Oh, but he mismicroed this hierarchy and it just died for no reason.
It's still anyone's game. I wouldn't say it's decided, but Taiko certainly do much better than I expected.
Yeah, same. I think if he takes out that Marine, he's got good chances of winning this.
And the problem is, I think Il Terrible was like you against Pointman. He was way too confident in his firepower. Because at the beginning it looked like this rush is going to die soon.
Once again, another charge into the bodyguard of the Terrible is...
Yeah. Nice, nice. Great use of vanilla hierarchy and Sabre cavalry.
Pops heroic assault once again. And Il Terrible calls GG. So actually, it seems
no, game isn't ended yet.
But he gave up.
Whatever Taiko did give up in the previous game, it was 15 minutes after that game ended. So,
but yeah, I guess he just has to push through that unit, and then he can get to those bears. It's over, and he's also got more Kev. Yeah, I think this is over.
Yeah, it's certainly over, but and I'm surprised that Il Terrible didn't even attempt to kite.
It looked like it was just gonna be stopped, just like that, but it wasn't.
It didn't. Yeah. Nice job, nice job. Even so, it was very predictable. We told that Taiko is probably going to bring a melee rush in this game, and we were right.
Yeah.
And Taiko's trash talking continue. That is GG. Compared to previous game, yeah, I would probably agree with him. So, Slumbering Settlement next map, and well, it's still the map that allows rushing through the forest, and at the same time it's a map that is small enough to use a line spam and completely cut that map in half. And let's take a look. Surprisingly, despite the power bar, manpower is basically the same for both players. That's really surprising, right?
Yeah.
Because it was like 1 to 2 on a power bar, but right now you can see that it's almost equal.
In fact, Taiko has more.
Yeah, 60-man difference. I thought maybe Taiko brought cavalry with ninjas. I don't know. How is it possible?
I thought so too.
But it's not. And if you look at the losses and kills, Pietro Il Terrible actually killed 100 of his own men. And yes. Taiko in this was much more effective. He only killed two of his own men. And let's take a fast look at units. 3 Shogitais of Taiko, vanilla hierarchy. And as we always tell you, if you use hierarchy against line, vanilla is just good enough.
Yeah, or to attack.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, highly leveled hierarchy only needed against other cavalry.
Yeah.
Yari Kachi did surprisingly well. Katana Kachi not so well, but well, it was okay. 2 spear levies, over 90 kills, looks good. Overall, general killed something interesting. Sabre cavalry didn't do anything particularly interesting. Okay, and now for Pietro Il Terrible. His second line, these 4 Whitebeards, all did good, over 100 kills. two red beers did good. Surprisingly bad performance on the United States Marines. Probably they didn't have enough line of sight. And Machlokachi, well, looks good for their price. Look at this. 89 kills, 75 kills. Surprisingly good performance. But three of them, I mean, you can easily bring two of them and Spear Levy, something like that. It would be much more effective, I believe.
By the way, more trash talking. Well, I don't know, but Taiko is like, I don't care, win or lose now. I'm going to show him who is Taiko.
Well,
so
at least
this is very interesting.
I like it.
Yeah.
And I will see you guys in the next game. Oh, that's for my recording.
Yeah, so for people who watch StarCraft, I guess this is Combat X style.
Well, I'm certainly rooting for Taiko right now because he brought some excitement into this game. And right now Taiko should be feeling like Caesar felt against him. Kinda. How can I lose to this players?
And how I felt against Taiko. I still don't know how I managed to lose that match. Somehow it happened.
Well, well, we discussed it.
Yeah.
So many times already. Yes. Well, sometimes people just stop thinking in the game itself. They have some plan in mind. They have some mental image, and go for that. Without being able to adapt.
Yeah, I think if he had rushed me again, I would have been able to handle it, but he didn't. He changed his playstyle and I couldn't adapt to it.
Yeah, and he had very strange formation in my opinion.
Yeah.
But very interesting one in the end.
Yeah.
So, wanna make any bets? I bet on line heavy builds from Il Terrible again.
Yeah, and I bet on Rush from Taiko, but we'll see.
Well, if those were mind games, what we will see isn't Rush. And let's see.
Oh. Spectating from Il Terrible's point of view, we've got on the right flank Archery Dojo, center Sword Dojo, left flank Workshop. So
yeah. And let's see. What do we have here? This is starting to look interesting. Finally. Maybe this match will not be as boring as we expected after the first game. Who knows?
Right, just waiting for Taiko now.
Boss, Il Terrible already ready.
We have in chat someone saying that. Well, Ryan is saying that someone should have brought Gatling guns, and for sure that would have been fun, but not efficient.
On these maps, well, I believe Gatling guns might be efficient on the rice fields. With current prices, just imagine it. What the hell do you do with Gatling guns when someone puts them near the end of deployment zone between two dodges? How do you approach it?
But they're still more expensive than Armstrong guns. And Armstrong guns, they actually... I would say they are more effective if used right.
And you can hide Gatling guns in the forest and... I don't know, I believe they might have some how do you call it? Conditional use or something, because it might. I still think on rice fields they might be used.
I don't know.
Actually, I just noticed that some in each unit there is man. No, not in each unit. I'm looking at one unit, and one man have a small flag in his hands. Is he lieutenant or something? And now that I look better on the models, I can notice that right in the middle of the unit there is a man in different hat from all others. And on medium settings, for me, they all looking like zombies. Yeah, that's a little bit scary. So commander of the unit is exactly in the middle.
Right. But
and game is starting.
So we've got over here on this side Il Terrible with a gun Bushido General, then some Cav, Revolver Cav, Vanilla, Shogunate Guard Cav rank 2, Yariki rank 6, Yariki rank 6, and what else does he have? Another Yariki unit, this one's rank 2. He's got some units on his right flank, another Yariki rank 2, Shogutai rank 2, Red Bear Vanilla, and then yeah, that's about it for that side. On his left flank he's got some Black Tortoise, Royal Marines 150, Red Bears 150, so finally it's the first time I see Red Bears 150, but they should be nice, a nice unit. But yeah, that's about
I don't know. I still think that none of the beers can be cost effective. I mean, 150 range unit with 55 reload.
But you can have it at like 1,270 Koku or something, which is
you
not
can
that
have sharpshooters at 900 Koku. I mean, just upgrade them 2 times. Well, we will see how time goes. Yeah. And for Taiko, he brought actually the same build. Same sort of completely the same build. Same amount of spear levies.
But look at Il Terrible. The Marines of Il Terrible are gonna get caught by the Yariki. Oh no, he's got a nice volley off, I think.
But
where is he? No, they're still gonna get into the Marines.
Yeah, and these Marines getting pummeled by their own units. And this vanilla Yariki actually attacking the right targets instead of trying to get this expensive cavalry of El Terrible. Taiko is going for much more important targets. Yeah. He's destroying the line.
Unfortunately for him, though, I mean, his swords and spears are a bit far away, so he can't support immediately.
And I'm not sure if Taiko realizes this or not, but when he loses his cavalry, he has nothing to catch this revolver cavalry.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be very hard for him.
Yeah, he probably. I hope he understands this, because it's a huge mistake to throw away all your cavalry. You need at least one.
He has to send out his Yariki, and he's got more Saber Cav, but he shouldn't use it now. He has to keep it for later.
But he bought himself enough time, and now his melee rush actually close enough, and now at least Il Terrible will not be able to shoot a lot. He has to run away now.
Taiko's general is gonna get charged by Yariki of Il Terrible, and he noticed it.
Yeah,
but it's just
still looks bad. Just because of this revolver cavalry, I would place my stakes on Il Terrible.
Yeah, he's gonna get a hammer and anvil too with his Yariki too. Basically, Taiko only has 1 cav unit left, and he is suiciding it into Yariki. So that's not gonna go well for the Saber Cav. It's about to get shot and killed.
Yeah, and there is archery dodge on the map, so...
Yeah, well, he's gonna get into the Marines, but we'll see.
And surprisingly, look at El Terrible. He doesn't react to this Yariki. I don't know what is he microing right now, but...
oh, he's gonna get a nice charge into the Shogutai though with that Shogunate Guard Cav. He's gonna be able to stop them a bit. But yeah, his Marines, he didn't react.
But on the other flank, near Archery Dojo, rush of Taiko was completely depleted. And this game is going for Il Terrible.
Yeah, it's once again his game to lose unless Taiko can pull off something miraculous right now. I don't think he's got it. And even Taiko's general may be in trouble in a few moments if Il Terrible decides to go for it.
Even without shooting Cav, this sort of infantry heavy rush of Taiko. Remember when Pointman used something like that? Pointman actually used 2 Imperial Guard cavalry with his melee rush, just for the sake of dealing with this revolver cavalry, for the sake of dealing with
I don't know what Il Terrible is doing. He's suiciding his general into spears of Taiko.
And they both have Bushido Gens, both with Banzai.
Yeah, but Taiko's got the spear levy. So I don't know if I like this, but I don't know if it matters. Anyway.
Well, Taiko's spear levy is actually on the verge of routing.
Oh, but they're still in. They're still in it.
Yeah.
So if he can get them into those bears, then I think he's got a decent chance.
No, not there. I mean near the general fight. Something strange happening there. Both generals just refused to die.
Oh, look at it. It's not over yet, but the revolver cav's probably gonna finish it.
Yeah.
Look at it. Look at it. I think Il Terrible's general might die. Or is it?
I think both generals would die.
No, not Taiko's.
He will.
Yeah,
I mean, at 6 men they will rout.
Yeah. Because of the revolver cav, but yeah.
Even without it, usually 7-8 men and general tries to rout already.
Yeah, he still got the revolver cav. Wow, this is crazy, but
now
we still got red bears, but they're routing. So if you can.
Oh man, what are you doing, Il Terrible? What are you doing?
He's charging the spear levy, but
and his revolver cavalry actually went into the middle with spear levy. What? He's pulling through.
But he lost the revolver cav.
They will be back. 29 men. They will be back.
Oh man, this is crazy.
No.
But yeah, the red bears. Okay, spear levy routed. It's just 1 Yarikachi left. It's over. This was looking crazy though.
Yeah. Well, finally they're doing something interesting. Even though this game wasn't particularly, I don't know. There is not much to discuss in this game, aside from this build mistake on Taiko part. It really was a mistake not bringing any shoot.
Imagine if that Yarikachi beats everything in melee. It's in melee with the red bears.
No.
I don't think so, but.
And revolver cavalry coming back.
Okay, it's routed.
It's finished.
Okay, and that other red bear came by, but imagine if that happened.
Yeah. And finally, I can easily say GG, second time in a row.
Yeah,
nice done.
Game. Wow. This was actually.
These people actually remembered that they play not only for themselves, but for our viewers and for our entertainment. Good job. If they keep like that, I'm going to forgive them everything they did before. I'm certainly going to. Look at the manpower. Taiko did bring exactly unit to unit, exactly the same build. But Il Terrible brought 750 less men. But he killed exactly 700 more. Yeah, so in the end what was important is morale advantage on Il Terrible army.
Yeah, I still think that. Imagine though if Taiko had, if he had just timed that initial engagement better, because
well, he had to judge when Il Terrible didn't expect it at all. But as we can see now, that it isn't worth it in the long run.
Yeah.
You still want, when your opponent have a stronger cavalry, you have to keep your cavalry alive long enough and just use it later. Facebook download. I mean, Ilterabelle is actually a host. If there is a problem, it's with his computer and connection. Okay, we have... for Ilterabelle, the best unit is Shogitai, Yariki, Carabinieri, Redbeards, Revolver, Cavalry, Redbeards, Yariki, Usari, Cressy.
Okay, so Taiko's gonna host.
Okay, I will join after I finish looking at final stats. Shogunate Guard Cavalry, Yariki. So, actually, all parts of Terabille's army did well enough, except for Royal Marines, I guess. And his 150 range Redbeards did very bad as well.
And I'm eating something.
Okay, and for Taiko, only 2 units actually got more than 100 kills. It's Sabre Cavalry and Shogitai. Spear Levies did surprisingly well. Actually, I think Spear Levy spam with Command Gen might be interesting. Might be interesting. Okay then. See you in the next game, guys. I get invite to chat.
Okay, game is Taiko. Password is just one.
Taiko. Okay, I see. Password is 1.
Yep.
Yep. No, failed game is full. What's the... How is it full? It's spectator. Okay, I'm joining.
Well, the last 2 games were really entertaining. I can say that.
Yeah. Right now, do viewers hear our sound on the stream?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then, well, as usual, I want to ask for opinions. Do you think the match get more lively or not? I mean, was it worth waiting for these games? Don't be lazy. Type something in the chat. I know you hear me.
Yes, there are 32 people watching, so there must be someone.
Well, maybe they just muted us and listening for music at the same time. People can be cruel.
Okay. Well, I will be right back, so good luck entertaining the streams ripped.
Okay, I will try to entertain the stream as I can. Well, the question was, we as casters certainly feel like game get more lively, but I wonder if you feel that way, because it always looks different for the caster and for a player and for a viewer. It's like 3 different worlds. Yeah, camping is surely boring, but it's certainly part of a game, and it would be very sad if somehow camping get out of the game it will mean that game does not represent the real life warfare anymore. Just because on a war, camping is an important strategy, of course. No, I mean, sometimes when you have, for example, in a game between Taiko and... you see, the problem is, here we have a match with same kind of funds. So some builds are basically counter builds for others. If you bring line heavy build and the opponent bring cavalry heavy build, it would be suicidal to try and fight the cavalry on open ground. That's exactly what happened between Taiko and Caesar. Taiko just had to camp because fighting the cavalry in the open field is suicidal.
Yeah. By the way,
You're
the game
back.
has loaded. Yeah, and I'm
Oh,
back.
already. Wait.
Not started, just loaded, just in the deployment zone. And I was thinking about it. You know, the longer this goes, I think it's advantageous to Taiko, because I think the maps near the end are better for him.
Well, we will see. I'm not sure about that. I think right now Il Terrible showed how good he can be with balanced build, very balanced one. By the way, Martelis, can you guess what country is this accent from? Because I have had so many suggestions. And I have to take a look at... okay, game actually loaded for me too. And I'm starting recording.
Okay.
And, oh, man. It's interesting. It's interesting. They both doing work on mistakes.
Indeed. I love to see that.
And Martial is actually right on the first try. I'm from Russia, because some people told me that I sound like I'm from India, and once I have been told that I sound like I'm from Germany, which is strange.
That's strange.
Yeah. Well, my accent can change depending on my mood and how much I did drink that day. So, yeah, it can be different.
Well,
And yeah, yet again we have to wait for our players to be ready, and I will scout Taiko's army while we have a time.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna go over his build.
Okay.
So you can go over Il Terribiles when he's ready.
Some Oh, and game starting suddenly without any
Yeah.
words on post spot.
So we've got, of course, archery on the left, sword dojo in the middle, shrine on the right, and for Taiko, yet again a similar build. He's got a journal, of course, full Bushido. I think what he added is, he added an Imperial Guard cab,
And he changed his cavalry a lot.
yeah, he's got Yariki rank 5 now and Saber Cav rank 6. Imperial Guard cavalry, yeah, as I was saying, more Yariki rank 5s. So I haven't really seen him use Yariki rank 5, but this is interesting.
And Shogunate Guard cavalry level 40
Yeah.
as a general, so it's much more cavalry heavy build.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Not
5.
as much infantry.
7
this time.
cavalry units. Okay then, for Il Terrible. Oh, I found the word Il Terrible. Yeah, I'm going to tell it in a Spanish manner.
Il Terribile.
I don't like that E. Terribile, I don't like it. Il Terrible. It's much easier to pronounce and it sounds cool. Okay then, for him we have...
Italian.
Well, yeah, but I'm Russian. So we have 6 cavalry units for Il Terrible, 1 revolver cavalry, and this time, interestingly enough, for Yariki, 2 of them level 5, 2 of them level 1, which is interesting. Shogunate Guard Cavalry level 3, and this level 1 Yariki have melee attack upgrade, yes. His general is Bushido with gun enabled. He have shown two Shogitais, Shogunate Guard Infantry with 2 reloads upgrades, Shogunate Guard Infantry with 2 reload upgrades. No 150s so far. Interesting. Red Beers. Actually, I think he is hiding at least 1 unit. That's what I believe. Oh, and he showed it at another Red Beers. Man, it's difficult for me to count right now. But
I don't
Taiko,
know if I agree with what El Terrible is doing.
Well, he's giving up map control completely. But I think Taiko should go and get Archer Dodger before going any further. He don't have to rush things. Well, he have a melee rush, but it doesn't matter. Means that he have to rush instantly.
But I don't like this position for Il Terrible because he can't kite too much.
And
surrounded.
And no matter what direction Taiko coming from, he will be protected by a forest.
Yeah. Like, he has so little kiting potential.
But at the same time, you see, because of 2 Shogitais and because of lack of infantry units on Taiko part, this melee rush can be stopped completely.
Yeah, but I still think that I prefer it if you just flank the melee rush itself and fire from the flanks of it. If you know what I mean. Like, you have a unit that's running away and the unit from the flank that's firing into the melee. But that's how I prefer to do it. But
what I'm surprised really is that oh, finally Il Terrible trying to do it. His revolver cavalry and gun general can shoot near the general of Taiko because there is no guns at all. Imperial Guard cavalry of Taiko is too far away, and Pietro Il Terrible doing exactly that. He is trying to use his general to skirmish, and I think he should use his revolver cavalry as well.
And Taiko tried to catch him off guard, but it's not gonna work. He needs to pull back now. He needs to pull back.
There will be volley.
Taiko,
that's for sure.
Oh no. No, Taiko. No, don't do this.
Oh man.
Oh.
Decimated. Well, not yet.
Oh, he got in, but it's not gonna get anything, yeah. That was a waste.
Well, it got 5 men in the general bodyguard and 10 men.
He should have pushed if he wanted to do that. Because he wasted volleys, so he should have pushed if he wanted to do something like
he's
that.
doing it. You see, actually, Taiko closing from the flank.
Yeah, but he should have done it from the front ages ago.
Oh, whatever. I mean, this part of Il Terrible's forces seems weak.
And he's hiding too many of his cav in the forest, and his guys, they aren't rallied, so they'll just rout immediately. There we go. Wavering, routing, probably gonna rout now as well. He needs to get his cav into the...
he's going and he found a nice angle. Look at this red beers. They're going to get decimated right now.
But he's not charging into them.
What?
He's not charging into them. He's Miss Micro. And he still has melee units waiting around doing nothing. I don't... This is not gonna go too well for him. He's gonna lose even more cav to Il Terrible's cav over there on the flank. Yeah, and his Shogitai units are not doing too well. And his Shogunate Guard cav got charged from the rear by Il Terrible's Yariki. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Super bad Micro, yeah. And his general, no heroic assault. I mean, what would you put 20 points in a Bushido Gen 3?
Yeah,
and not use it. But surprisingly, one of his Shogitai survived and even got in melee with this Shogunate Guard infantry. But revolver cavalry, oh man! Taiko actually dominated the cavalry fight. Pietro Terrible, I mean. Completely dominated.
He's still got Marines, and he's gonna take out that Shogunate Guard Cav, I think. And he's also gonna take out the Shogutai of Taiko.
Yeah, it's over. It's over. Just Pietro don't even need to micro anymore.
Yeah, those badly microed assault.
Yeah, timings were off, and that is, if you want to rush, you have to rush like Twitchy in each game. Well, I mean, at least when you train. And Ryan actually wrote in chat that Taiko was training rush, but it don't feel so. He clearly didn't expect 2 spear levies to route from 3 volleys. He certainly didn't expect it.
Yeah, but it's still kind of close. But I mean,
no. I mean, how is it close? 1 unit of Shogunate Guard infantry, 150 men alive. 2 Shogutais of Il Terrible alive.
And even the revolver Cav still alive.
Yeah.
But he might
general
of Il Terrible, but even then, it's still not enough.
Yeah.
No, this was very sloppy, but somehow it still turned out better than I thought it would for Taiko. Well, now he's in a pinch. He needs to pull out the Taiko if he wants to win this series.
Yeah, well, at least these games show some sort of a passion, because in terms of micro and sort out builds, it's just decent, but it's not anything particularly cool or something. Okay, let's take a look. This time almost the same amount of manpower, but Il Terrible was 200 men more effective. Even 250. Let's take a look at kill counts. And for Il Terrible, best unit in the whole army is his Shogutai, and as I told, this Shogutai might be enough to stop such a small infantry force of Taika.
Yeah. Well, now as I said, he needs to pull off a Taiko to win this, because Il Terrible only needs 1 more game.
Yeah.
That's all he needs, and he wins the whole thing. So he has to pull something off miraculous again.
And this Imperial Guard cavalry, even though Taika did add them in the mix, which was a smart decision, it seems that he didn't know how to use them properly, because they kill only 36 men. And there were actually so many chances for Taika to sneak his cavalry around. For example, around the shrine, he could have easily sneaked 1 cavalry unit. And that could have changed the game, but we will see how it goes in the next game.
Okay, so now it's welcome again.
Okay, we are hosting.
Yeah. And Il Terrible is going to be handling it this time. The host.
Okay.
Well, now we actually switch to Ubayu Onsen. So we'll see how they try and go on this map. Should be interesting.
As usual, Miller should be strong in the middle, but there is still possibility to camp on the sides of the map.
Yeah. I think though earlier I was thinking that if it got to the tiebreaker, Taiko would win, but now I'm not so sure about that after seeing the last game, because he completely mismicroed that.
And Hopolite is certainly angry. Talk on Italian, you noob. Well, I can't talk in Italian because I don't know the language, unfortunately.
Well.
Yeah, that is very unfortunate, but well, maybe I will have a time. No, it's best of 7.
Well, El Terrible just has to stay calm now.
They both have to.
Yeah.
Fix the fangs. Nice one.
Fix the fangs.
Are they 14? There is a bug. I don't know if it was fixed. Sometimes it says large funds, but it's still 10k.
Well. All right. Well, maybe Taiko will switch up his style. I don't know. Maybe he'll do the same. Just have to wait. Because the first time he melee rushed, it worked, but
it was a sort of a surprise attack.
Yeah.
Because it seems that Il Terrible didn't think in a way we think about it.
Yeah.
He wasn't prepared, it seems.
And well.
And actually, would like to. I don't remember. I have listened to interview of Il Terrible on forum on your channel, but I didn't catch how he calls himself. It was too fast, so I still don't know how his nick is pronounced.
Okay, Terrible is ready. Just waiting for Taiko to ready up, and then we can go into the deployment zone. And I'm actually getting more and more excited as we keep waiting. Because I want this to go to a game 7 after the games we've had. But, I mean, not counting the last one, because I hope we have more of game 2 and game 3, because that was cool.
Okay, Taiko is ready.
Alright, so it's time to begin. Will Taiko be knocked out of the tournament, or will he pull a Taiko? It remains to be seen.
And Pointman says that he don't want 7 boring games. Well, I wouldn't say that last 2 were boring. I certainly was. I wouldn't say they were very strong games as well, but at least it was interesting to watch how Melee Rush and I should say pure Melee Rush worked in such a situation.
Okay, and we have Sword Dojo and Workshop.
And yeah.
Okay.
And we on Il Terrible spot side.
It always cracks me up when I check out the name of his general, Napoleon Bonaparte. But it's Napoleone, not Napoleon. Huh.
Okay, and I'm starting. This is fourth game actually. Oh, it's fifth game, right?
Yes. No, wait.
It's fourth
3-1,
game.
so yes, it's
It's
fifth. Yeah, it's
fifth game.
You're right.
Okay. And we will see what Pointman.
Pointman?
Mm,
What about Pointman?
yeah. Well, he's basically saying don't use a full melee if you don't know how to use it
Oh.
correctly. Well,
Well-
expected because I think Taiko certainly can learn a thing or two from
Well,
Pointman
That's true.
in
but-
this regard. But game is starting.
So, for Il Terribile, we have a Gun Bushido General, Shogunate Guard Cav, Shogunate Guard Infantry, not Guard Cav Infantry, rank 1, then Marines, 150 range, more Shogunate Guard Infantry, Red Bear Vanilla, and a lot of Cav it seems. Yariki rank 6, Yariki rank 6, probably 2 Yariki rank 2, I think so. I guess, yeah. And Revolver Cav rank 9, interestingly enough.
Okay.
And yeah.
Well,
That's
and it was a
Shogunate Guard
smart
Cav,
decision
yeah.
in the end. We don't have archery dodge on this map, but we will see if he can use this unit effectively. Now for Taika, it is
Oh.
basically line spam.
Taiko, you need to be careful because your red bears might just get popped to bits. But he noticed, so he's gonna run away.
Yeah, and his line. Well, let's start with his more expensive line. He have Royal Marines, and that seems to be all on expensive side. His general is full command gen.
His red bears are gonna get popped now, though, I would think. There we
Listen.
go, one volley off.
It seems like his whole units, and you see how this one unit got splitten up from his whole army,
Yeah.
and
Easy
now getting
pickings.
destroyed.
Yeah, that's an easy victory for Il Terribile.
Well, not a victory yet, but
Yeah, I mean,
free unit basically.
yeah.
So for Taika, it's some mix between red bears and black tortoises, with 4 white bears, 1 azure dragon force, 5 white bears. It seems like 4 red bears, 1 already destroyed, and 2 black tortoise forces. Well, it makes sense with the command gen. This army should have sufficient morale, but he already doing it wrong. I mean, he could have easily put his line in 3 waves or
Yeah.
something, but he's putting them in 2-line deep formation, which will not help much against cavalry. You need at least 3, I guess. Well, we will see how it goes. It's still a scary build because it has like 4, 8, 12, 14 units, 14 line units, and it were 15 before Il Terrible destroyed one. And there is already no bodies left because I have medium settings for the whole screen.
He just needs to position himself well enough. He's doing 3 lines somewhat, though, it seems.
Well, we suddenly get into the next boring game because
Yes.
Il Terrible have 2 150s. No, he have 1 150 range unit, and he's going to use it whole day.
But so does Taiko. He has a 150 unit as well. So
And I'm taking a look at the chat, and yeah, level 9 revolver cav.
This is gonna be scary to approach. How is he gonna attack that?
Actually, you know, on Taika's side, I would actually attack at this point.
Oh,
And
he's
I'm
about to
out.
get shot. He's about to get shot by Marines. Taiko, be careful. Oh, interesting. Well, I guess it's an obvious move by El Terrible that he was gonna do that.
But his Marines moving in.
Oh, be careful, Marines. You might get shot up.
They're going to win this one, but he certainly have to pay some, yeah. But well, actually,
That might have been good for Taiko.
yeah. Well, he got 25 men for 15, and that's equal exchange actually in money, because these United States Marines cost exactly like 2 white beers.
Yeah, but I don't know what Taiko's doing now because he's about to get outranged if he doesn't. Like, he's got a unit over there that's awkwardly positioned on his right.
And it certainly is some example of line of sight issues here, because these United States Marines, they certainly had line of sight, but they didn't shoot. Oh, now they're shooting.
Okay.
Are they shooting more? No, they stopped. Ah, okay, because Taiko moved out from a range.
I don't know why Taiko's Marines are up high there. They should be on the bottom, I think.
Look at the left flank of Taiko. He's moving to push that red beast.
Oh, he's gonna push now, but I think his plan is to absorb the volleys of that marine unit with his own, and then his own marine unit can kill Il Terribles. But he's gonna pay too much, I think, for that.
I think it all depends on cavalry. If Pietro can use his cavalry effectively, it would be good. If not, he already paid too much. Look at this. His United States Marines are decimated.
Yeah.
And this is looking pretty bad for Pietro right now.
Yeah, he should have pulled back before the Marines of Taiko got in the range. I don't know why
And
he didn't
it
do
was
that.
so obvious, so easily
Yeah.
seen. I
Oh.
kind of don't understand this two players.
Naval bombardment might hit the Shogun Guard infantry. But no.
A little bit missed.
Yeah, almost. But Taiko's chasing too much.
No, well,
He is. With
maybe
one
on his left flank, but on the right flank he certainly pulled back.
on his right, he is engaging with that white bear that has too few men in it. It's about to lose a unit for free.
But I wouldn't say for free, because these red bears of Il Terrible right now have only 79 men left.
Yeah, but that still wasn't effective. But actually, like, if Il Terrible keeps losing infantry, there won't be a way for him to win this battle with cavalry only. So
Well, it depends on who have to attack.
yeah, well,
Il Terrible, right?
Yeah.
And he will not be able to attack if he lose all. And he forgot about this Black Tortoise force.
Oh.
This level 9 revolver cavalry getting 90 men killed. For no, and this is expensive 90 men.
Yes. Well, it looks like Taiko's doing a...
Well, so far, but
Yeah.
with such a strong cavalry. Well, wait a second. It isn't actually particularly strong, so.
Oh, well.
Well,
what is there to
finally,
say?
Pietro doing something smart. Finally, he's using his cavalry to go around, to put some pressure on the general of Taiko, to put some pressure on these Royal Marines from behind.
Yeah, that could be dangerous for Taiko, but I mean, he does have the tools to deal with what Il Terrible has. Il Terrible, I think. Yeah, he still has many line units available. Okay, looks like he's gonna start the attack. But come on, Taiko, turn around those Azures and fire. Or no, he's just gonna let him fire into the one from the front. Or is he? Well, they're not gonna get the volley off because look, that was so smart.
I don't know how smart this was, but
actually, I think it was efficient.
Not sure. Eight men only 8 men killed.
What?
And he lost. Let me see. 60.
Yeah.
It wasn't effective. I mean, why not? I don't understand. This is probably part of a. I don't really know if it's a smart thing to do or not, but these Azure Dragon Force in the forest, personally, I would put them in a more narrow formation.
Oh, Taiko, be careful with how you're pushing up there, because those units are still in the forest, and he's blobbing up too much, I think.
Well, at least he wants to get rid of this United States Marines first, and he does it, and now he has a certain advantage here. It doesn't really matter if it's forest or not. But he have range advantage now.
But he's gonna get flanked now, and he has to. There might be cav for Il Terribile that he can use, but he's not. I don't like this.
Well, certainly doesn't look effective, because right now he pays a whole unit of white bears for 34 men of Royal Marines.
He's gonna pay another unit as well.
But he's getting this Shogun Guard infantry.
Yeah.
But now Revolver Cav coming into play.
But
will it get shot? No, not in range yet. This Red Beard's not in range. Finally, volley, but not.
Oh, now Il Terrible is gonna lose that Red Bear, I think, or it needs to take heavy casualties. Oh, that was a nice volley.
Yeah, 39 men. But overall, I don't know, maybe it was effective, but I think Taika could have played this much better.
Yeah, it was too blobbed up.
And not only blobbed up, but I mean, when you have 150 range advantage, do you really need to engage from using that many forces? You only need to use one unit.
Duck, did you see this? Please revenge my death.
Well,
what is he
right now
about?
it's Taika who is camping. It's not Il Terrible. Well, basically at this point it's Il Terrible, but at the beginning it certainly was Taika.
Yeah. But if he gets those two lines, Il Terrible is gonna be in a nice spot, I think. But I don't know if he will, because he might lose his own hierarchy for that.
And you see, the problem is Taika is basically gave up.
Yes.
He does not do anything. He doesn't try anything to help his left flank, and he have enough forces. Just move there.
Yeah. Why give up? You have the advantage. Why give up? This is so strange.
Well, that's what you call a psychological loss. He... Oh, fool. Taika, too early. Never let your emotions get better of you in the game.
But he was in an advantageous position, I would say.
And he still is. He have 150 range unit. All he have to do is to play it smartly. But he kind of threw away 3 units for nothing.
Yeah. Well. That
happens. We are not professional players, unfortunately. Well, maybe fortunately. But yeah. This certainly isn't StarCraft level tournament.
red bear's gonna charge down. Will they make contact?
They
So.
actually did. But it's us red bears against them, so they are going to lose. But they actually, look at this. Their morale actually went up. And now revolver cavalry coming in.
And they're gonna... will they just fire? Oh no, they won't. No, they didn't. But Taiko might get a volley off into that revolver cav, will he? No, will he?
He isn't microing. It's easy to see that he isn't microing at all.
Yeah, why is he giving up? It's like he's not trying.
Yeah. But maybe that's pressure from 3-1 score.
Yeah, now Til Terrible is saying, unless I do big mistakes, it is GG.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
it's
still difficult because Royal Marines have 145 men left. But man, if I played on a place of Taiko, I'm so sad I'm out of a tournament.
No, I'm so sad too. But you know, like, I don't think Taiko has enough lines to protect every angle now anymore.
Yeah, and you need to think beforehand. And I mean, Il Terrible's line isn't hidden in the forest actually. I don't understand why Taiko don't try to use his 150 range advantage. He lost in his own mind. It's not like he lost on the field.
Well, his marine isn't where it should be, I think. That's not where it's effective. Oh, and his black tortoise about to get flanked. And Taiko isn't noticing it either. Or no, are they in range? No, they're not. They're just out of range. Oh, firing into routing units.
Actually, can you see this small flag on top of this routing unit?
Let's see. Yeah.
I wonder what it is, because it has no veterancy, and other red bears have the same flag too, and I didn't notice it before.
Okay, now I like what Taiko's doing with the Marines, but he's still not that aggressive.
He cannot get any shots.
Yeah.
But I mean, just look at how many cavalry Pietro have. He have at least 4 cavalry units, and I think 1 more hidden in the forest. So he can basically charge and stop from 4 line units from shooting for some time.
But he has to do it right.
Yeah, well, that should be enough. Because he can then easily sneak his revolver cavalry and get the general.
It's just, looks like both players are dancing around right now.
Well, dancing is supposed to be elegant, and this certainly isn't.
I guess, yeah. Well, I would use like what he's doing now. I would use the lines that don't have as many men in them to just defend against cavalry, like it's a second line or something to fire at incoming cav. What he's doing now. This is actually a box formation somewhat.
Yep. No box in a sense. Because Taiko certainly don't know what to do. This general in the middle, he isn't even sitting, he's standing. Oh, now he's sitting.
Standing.
Look at the general in the middle, can you see it here?
Yeah, standing, sitting.
Yeah, it's like he can't settle.
I saw this ages ago. Let's see again if he's gonna do the same thing.
No, finally he have...
Okay, but something's happening, so...
I don't see anything on the minimap.
Yeah, well, El Terrible is
Oh,
charging
finally
right
some shooting. And, oh man. Worst angle possible. In my opinion.
And he's gonna get... Well, he's gonna lose that Yari key now, for sure.
Not only for sure, but for nothing. He gained nothing from that. Well, he routed one unit, but now he's actually doing interesting thing. He used this engagement to get into this Azuro Dragon Force, and this one I like. It's like a gambit.
Yes, but now he needs to pull out.
Yeah, he lost 30 men in this Yariki, but in exchange he got the whole unit of Azuro Dragon Force. This is actually beautiful.
Yeah.
Some sort of indirect attack.
And he's gonna go ahead again for a rear charge, and his Yariki just did get pummeled a bit though. But
yeah,
he's
well,
gonna get a rear charge regardless. Kill a couple of those tortoises.
His own red bears aren't shooting.
Oh look, he's gonna do the same thing again. He's gonna run into that red bear. Okay.
Well, now he is basically circle charging. And Taiko's line is too spread, it cannot turn around fast enough. And because of this reach, his Royal Marines don't have a line of sight.
Yeah, he has to kill the Yariki though, before it kills his gen.
It's over because...
Yeah.
Who cares about gen when you can kill all his line?
Yeah.
Now Revolver Cavalry coming in, Shogunate Guard Cavalry. This white bears actually survived. Wow.
Look at that black tortoise. It's in an awkward formation. So many lines deep.
Yep.
And
oh,
that's really good by Taiko. He's gonna get some volleys off into the Shogunate Guard infantry.
Well, it's not by Taiko. It's Pietro who moved in.
Yeah, so it means that the Royal Marine is occupied with other things.
But it's killing it so fast.
Oh, it's gone already!
Yeah, it's like, what it was, 3-4 volleys.
Okay, now he needs to turn around and fire everything, but he's got more Yariki coming in, Pietro.
Actually, there is small chance for Taiko.
No, he's got Yarikis that are gonna come into the Marines. And he's got a red bear that's coming in as well.
Look how fast this Yariki is dying.
More lines, but he's still got lines, and he's...
You know why Taiko is going to lose? Because his other line doing nothing.
Yeah. Sitting there.
His Royal Marines doing wonders, killing this cavalry. Look at this. Shogunate Guard Cavalry. Oh man. Already GG from El Terrible, but did game end yet?
It's not 100%, but
yeah, but Taiko giving up. Yeah. Well, I mean, you look how close this is here, but if Taiko didn't give up his left flank,
yeah.
So
why?
I'm so angry at you, Taiko. I'm so angry.
I am so angry too.
Yeah, if you're going to play till the end, why would you give up so early? You still play till the very end. Why? Oh man, that's a lesson for you people. Never give up. Or at least if you give up, concede defeat. I mean, what's the point? Yeah.
And he throws another game away. And he throws the match like this.
Yeah, well, it's not like he throws away. He just break. And look at this. Oh, he doubled Il Terrible in manpower. Doubled.
Exactly.
Man, this is scary. And Il Terrible killed 1,000 men more than he lost. Can you believe it? This is sick.
Well, it looks like we have our first finalist.
Yeah, well, actually, a lot of people predicted. Beef predicted Taiko to win. You predicted Taiko to win. I remember Doug betting on Pietro in his interview.
Yeah.
And I don't. And you see, man, these final stats could have done so much better. Okay then, thank you for watching, guys. See you later.
Right. See you guys next time. Tomorrow at 17 GMT. Duck versus Miv. So tune